Hello, everyone. This is your guide, Einer, and welcome to another journey into the rich history and culture of the Cordillera Administrative Region. For over 300 years, the Spanish ruled the Philippines with an iron grip. However, despite their long reign, they never fully conquered the entire archipelago. Two regions remained beyond their control: the Moro lands of Mindanao in the south and the vast, untamed highlands of the north. The Cordillera. The Cordillera, rich in natural resources, was an enticing prize for the colonizers. Yet, the Igorot people stood firm, defending their land with unwavering resilience. Unlike the lowlands, where Spanish influence left deep cultural imprints, the Cordillera Highlands remained a bastion of indigenous identity. Up to this day, the Igorot culture, language, and traditions continue to thrive, making it one of the most culturally preserved regions in the Philippines. A 2021 DNA study conducted by the Uppsala University in Sweden uncovered something remarkable. The Igorots are among the most direct descendants of the ancient Austronesians, the ancestors of Filipinos, Indonesians, Malaysians, and even Oceanians. This scientific finding strengthens the idea that the Igorots have preserved some of the oldest Austronesian traditions still in practice today. But long before the arrival of the Spaniards, the Igorots had already built a thriving society. They spoke their own languages, governed themselves through tribal councils, and practiced unique traditions passed down for generations. Then came Spanish colonization in the 1500s, a time when many indigenous customs were erased or replaced. The lowlands fell under Spanish rule, but the highlands told a different story. The Spanish attempted to conquer the Cordillera numerous times, launching at least 6 major expeditions. Each time, they failed. The Igorots, skilled in mountain warfare, used their knowledge of the terrain to their advantage. They fought fiercely, driving back foreign forces that sought to impose their rule. The term Igorot itself comes from Igolot, meaning people of the mountains, and indeed they proved to be formidable guardians of their homeland. To retaliate for their failures, the Spanish portrayed the Igorots as savages, uncivilized, lawless, and resistant to Christianity. This created a long-standing stigma, spreading even beyond the Philippines. Yet, despite these attempts to tarnish their name, the Igorots remained free. While others lived under colonial rule, they continued their traditions, drinking rice wine, performing sacred dances, and living life on their own terms. Then came a shift in 1898. With Spain's departure, the Americans took control. Unlike the Spaniards, they approached the Cordilleras differently. Instead of war, they introduced education, healthcare, and modern infrastructure. They sent American teachers into the mountains, and over time, the Igorots embraced aspects of Western influence while still preserving their indigenous roots. Interestingly, one of the strongest American influences was the cowboy lifestyle. Many Igorot communities, particularly in Benguet and Mountain Province, took up ranching, adopting cowboy hats, boots, and country music into their culture, a unique blend of indigenous and Western traditions that persists today. Now, the Cordillera Administrative Region consists of 6 provinces: Abra, Apayao, Benguet, Ifugao, Kalinga, and Mountain Province. Home to at least 15 ethno-linguistic groups, each province holds its own unique customs, languages, and traditions. Some of these groups include the Kankanai, Ibaloi, Bontoc, Ifugao, Kalinga, and Isneg, among others. Traditional Igorot clothing remains a proud symbol of identity. The men wear the bahag, or loincloth, which varies in color and design among different tribes. The Bontoc and Kalinga favor bold red and yellow hues, while the Ifugao wear deep blue and white patterns. Women wear woven wraparound skirts, known as tapis or kain, intricately designed with symbols representing their heritage. These garments are not merely decorative, they tell stories of ancestry, bravery, and identity. Beyond attire, the Igorot people uphold two key values: Inayan and Badang. Inayan is the moral compass that guides every Igorot. It teaches respect, honesty, and accountability. The belief is that negative actions bring consequences, not just to an individual, but to their entire community. Meanwhile, Badang emphasizes collective labor and mutual aid. Whether in farming, house building, or disaster response, the community always comes together to support one another without expecting anything in return. These values are the foundation of the Igorot way of life, passed down for generations. Despite modern influences, the Igorots continue to honor their heritage. While some traditions have evolved, the spirit of their ancestors remains alive. Their dances, music, rituals, and strong sense of identity endure, proving that cultural preservation is possible even in a rapidly changing world. And that is a glimpse into the remarkable story of the Igorot people. If you enjoyed this journey through history and culture, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos about the indigenous peoples of the Philippines, Asia, and beyond. This has been your guide, Einer. Cheers, and see you in the next one.